Evening. Razorcade. Fake News 105. OpenAI's GPT-Live collapses latency with full-duplex voice. Microsoft swaps external models for internal MI variants in Office to slash costs. Had to bot via prompt injection. Silicon Valley auctions millions in compute credits to subsidize the next wave of AI monopolies. We're live, assuming the espresso machine stops trying to grind beans with a Schramm sheet determination, which defies thermodynamics but not its vibration, so I'm just watching it shake while we roll.
Top story, the acoustic architecture update. OpenAI has officially launched GPT-Live, a voice interface built on a full-duplex processing pipeline that without waiting for turn-taking boundaries. The framework eliminates routing real-time acoustic streams through parallel attention layers that interrupt overlapping speech naturally. Latency compression turns voice interfaces into continuous partners, demanding new interruption protocols and echo cancellation for consumer hardware. The architecture requires higher bandwidth to eliminate the artificial pauses masking processing delays, ensuring interactions mirror organic dialogue pacing, implying either a failing relay or a patient engineer communicating via HVAC ductwork, so I'm adjusting the dial to assume it needs ventilation.
Story 2, the vendor consolidation. Microsoft has begun migrating core productivity applications away from third-party foundation models, replacing Property and Anthropic endpoints across Excel and Outlook architectures. Our latency spikes through a preempted in-house waits that anarchias are actually a kill compliance framework while eliminating external vendor dependency for daily workflow automation.
In-house deployment breaks multi-vendor chains, letting procurement negotiate unified licensings instead of juggling competing API limits. Consolidating inference internally reduces fragmentation while giving engineering direct control over context windows and safety tuning. That floorboard just sounded like a cello string snapping under heavy tension, suggesting either settling timber or a support beam surrendering to gravity, so I'm treating the gap as an architectural feature.
Story 3, the network weaponization vector. Independent security researchers published a technical breakdown demonstrating how threat actors can co-opt 9 of the most widely deployed artificial intelligence applications into synchronized prompt injection exploits. The methodology bypasses traditional input sanitization by embedding a recursive command structure within benign user queries, allowing external.
Distributed hosting scales the attack surface with adoption, forcing behavioral telemetry over static input filtering. When generative pipelines rewrite execution mid-session, immutable endpoints fail, demanding continuous runtime validation. The ozone drifting through the vents smells like a lightning strike in a paper bag, implying either a localized atmospheric anomaly or someone microwaving aluminum foil again, so I'm opening the window to pretend it's seasonal. Sure.
Mistral.rs hit 0.9, 1.8 times faster CPU inference than Llama.cp on x86 and ARM. They optimize AVX512 and Neon paths, plus VisionBridge lets text models see via external routing. You can run hybrid reasoning on consumer desktops now, no GPU or cloud vision needed, which is great because I just spent 40 minutes trying to get my toaster to recognize my face so it stops burning the crust. And honestly, the machine learning in this kitchen is more advanced than my patience. Yep.
Proxy injection decouples training from features, letting us upgrade peripherals without retraining weights or bloating storage. It standardizes deployment by treating vision and audio as interchangeable layers, not monolithic requirements. I found a magnetic screwdriver bit lodged in the mic grill, vibrating like a trapped insect, so I'm leaving it because removing it might restore clarity or complete a circuit that actually improves broadcast fidelity, which is probably why the static tastes like copper.
Speculation zone. OpenAI and Anthropic are dumping $800 million in annual credits via YC to lock in startups before they go public. It's a long-term acquisition pipeline, exclusive API access for architectural lock-in that makes migrating financially prohibitive within 24 months. Analysts say this consolidates loyalty around 2 ecosystems while marginalizing open-weight alternatives, which is fine, I guess, though. I still don't understand why we can't just use the good silverware. Indeed.
Subsidy wars force developers toward credit-rich ecosystems over superior benchmarks, turning AI into capital allocation where architecture depends on grant eligibility rather than merit, so the next generation of apps will be built entirely around whoever writes the largest check. The studio carpet just developed a static charge strong enough to make my hair stand at a precise 45-degree angle, which indicates either extreme dryness or a electromagnetic field tempting to conduct jazz music. Razorcade. OpenAI's GPT-Live speaks and listens at once. Microsoft swaps Excel models to save cash. Hackers build botnets via prompt injection. Mistral.rs and VisionBridge speed up local processing. OpenAI and Anthropic dump compute credits to lock in startups. The static's gone, leaving my hair in a comb-over that defies physics, broadcast standards, and the Geneva Convention regarding personal grooming. See you tomorrow, if tomorrow exists.